Okay, so I will go with new class.
And I did not use Selector Hub just because I wanted to practice in the normal way. So I did not use for this session. I did not use Selector Hub.
Okay, I think so. Drop down study. Okay, suppose. Okay, so this is the class. Okay, now. Okay, now if you can see my screen now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, now.
I went to inspect.
Okay, now
Yes.
if you see this select tag has got all the options.
Yes.
You have done the same thing that you are getting this thing. Okay.
Yes, ID.
Okay, now copy XPath
Mm-hmm.
and take it as web element, say E2 equal to driver dot find element by dot.
When I did like this, it automatically asked to add the list. Actually,
Why? Because you have going with the find elements. I'm not going with the find element because just I can say think that this is a single tag. I'm not talking about the options tag. This
okay.
option tag is contained by this single tag. If you
Yes.
see, okay, so this is
Yes.
a single. When I say single, that means single. Then I have to go
Yeah.
with the find element, not elements.
Oh. Okay.
By dot xpath and the xpath we have just copied. Okay, now this E2 contains all the option tags. If you say this option, all the option tags are in the select tag. Now I have
Okay.
taken the X path of this. Now this will automatically included in the this. Now I will say here I will take a list. Okay, list of what? List of
Web
web
element.
elements. Mm, where? A
E2.
list one anything. Now I have to find driver will represent whole web page, whole page. Now I'm not finding the options tag in the whole web page. I'm finding the option tags in E2. Now, it is by find elements because I have taken a list.
Okay.
Okay. Now E2 to find by dot. Now if I look over here, these are the tag name. Option is a tag name. That's why I will go by dot tag name, and tag name is option. Okay. Now this list one is has some elements. I say okay for int I equal to 1. Why 1? Because when I go for the XPath never contains 0.
Yeah.
I is less than, say, list1 dot, list1 dot, say, size, and say I plus plus. Okay, now I get the number of elements inside this.
Yeah.
Okay, now I will again take a web element E3 equal to, now if I go over here and see copy, now full XPath. Now I am studying XPath.
Uh-huh.
Okay, here,
Yes, I
if
got
I,
this.
okay, now I will copy full XPath again. Okay, and say option
Option to
7.
join.
Okay, so copy this say driver dot. Now I can find two things. Now this is say E2. This is starting, but I'm going to find element, say find element by dot XPath, and the XPath is this. Okay, and in place of 7, I just say
Plus.
I. Okay, and I say SYSO E3
I
dot
get
get
X.
text.
I.
I don't have
Okay.
to give anything I, because E3 is always is changing here
Yeah, yeah,
when
yeah.
it starts looping. Now if I run this, something. Okay, so I have to take it as E3 and it as E4, then E4.
Oh, E3, the web element also you have to make change. Like the list 1 is equal to E3.
Okay,
37, 37.
yeah, get. Stop it. A3. Okay, and I run it again. Now you see, it is printing all the thing.
Yeah,
Now,
it is printing, but yeah, okay.
okay, it is printing all things. Now, what I want that, suppose if I want to select, say, Hong Kong,
Uh-huh.
say I will make a name, say string select country equal to now if
E4, e
if, if for
dot equal
take it into another brackets dot equals
value string select country
uh,
equal select country, then e4 dot click.
okay. Now suppose if I run this again, now you see,
Uh, okay.
this is a way of doing the coding, dynamic coding. Like if I want to change any country, I just change it over here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not hard coded anything rather than this my country name. It has to be hard coded. Suppose if I'm picking this name from Excel, so this is going to be dynamic thing that it will select according to your select country name. Okay, now next thing I have told you to do this Cosmo code. Okay,
This one
so
was very hard. This one at least little bit I was able to try, but that one was very hard.
it's all about the logic thing. It's
Um,
all about the logic. If you have the logic in your mind that I have given you the hint that you
no,
have to
logic
go.
wise, yeah, you are right. But then that table, like it was where exactly it's
Now
showing a
when I do in front of you, it will look very easy. Why?
yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
you have not think that in that way. The way I'm thinking, you are not thinking that way. That's
Yes.
why yeah, that's why you have getting difficult. Now I have told you that suppose this is the thing inspected. Now I have told you that you have to print all the country names. Okay, now I have told you that this T body is containing the TR thing. Now I'm going to repeat the same thing which I have done here. This one. You will see that I am going to repeat the same thing.
I took the table ID
You can, why you took the table ID? Just tell me that thing first. Now suppose this is the
because
thing. This table
yeah,
is
that I took.
containing the T body tag. This T body tag, I have told you this very clearly. This T body is containing this TR. Table is not the tag that is containing TR.
No, no, but I have to because three rows and columns are inside the table, right? That three values.
You are
How
not
will I
getting, just getting my point. Just get my point that these all TR tags are inside which tag?
T body?
Yes, then you have to go for the XPath of this. I
Okay.
I, I just suppose here. Now I will go. I will just copy and paste my thing over here. You will see.
Uh-huh. That URL link alone we have to change. That's yeah, the link. Maybe with that because of that ID, I got issue with this.
You have to think that in which way you are going. Now say copy XPath XPath. This one now tag name is TR. Now I have get my list. Number of items in the list. Now the thing is that
But select country that we have to
uh,
take it out. Yeah.
now now the thing is that this, say I go with the, say, Kabul thing. Okay, now here copy XPath. Okay, now I know that, say here, I will just paste it.
Select country. Okay.
So this is the XPath
Uh-huh. Which you are
of
going to click. Yeah.
the first. Now I will go with, suppose, this one. Say this is the country name. Again I will
Yeah.
right click copy full XPath.
So
Or
among
you
the three,
can,
1 second, Abjit, you had three values, right? You had three values. So how do you know which value to click? Like three columns were there, right?
I know I told you to pick this one. So it's a simple thing that you have to pick the country name. I don't say that you have to pick your, say, now suppose this is a country name. Suppose if I want to pick
Yeah.
this now, now copy, say, full XPath here. Now I have told
Okay.
you that you have to pick the country name. I have told you that you have to pick the country name. That's the
But country
sim.
name again inside also it came. That's why. Okay, it's okay. I think I did not
If
understand properly.
you
Two
if
times
I
it came, right? Inside
just
also it
listen,
came.
just a minute. If I took the XPath of this one and
Uh,
going for the get text, it will give me this, the text inside this tag. The text inside is in this tag is this one also,
yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
this text is inside this tag and this tag is inside this tag. So
Uh,
automatically if I go for the get text of this tag, then it will give me this one. Okay, now suppose if I go over here and say, okay, so okay, this is
wait, I will
my,
tell you which one we have to take. Okay, you took which one?
and you have to see that. Okay, now see what is changing.
The
TR is
TR
changing.
is
Changing.
changing. TR,
TD is remains the same, but TR
yeah,
is changing.
yeah,
Okay, now,
TR is row.
okay, now I have get the number of rows here by the name of tag. Now, if I go here and say this one, now TR is changing.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay,
plus,
plus I.
yeah,
Okay,
plus I, yeah.
now here I am not going to do anything. Now, if I run this, Now you see, it has print all the countries' name. Now,
Yeah.
I said to you in the class that if you achieve this, then what you have to do, you have to go for your TD and say you have to go
Row.
with you have to go this you have to print this one and this one with coding with the country name. You have to print this one, this one, this one. Getting my
I
point?
tried to take everything, but yeah, yes. I
Okay.
tried to do the print row column, but then everything came
Okay.
one for me because I missed this part.
Now after this thing, now E4 is the element. If I say E4 driver dot this
So
thing.
you got the web table there.
Okay. Now, now
But how do you find the total? Okay, row.
this is the thing I have by tag name tr. I have again told you what I have done. I have getting the X path of this. If you see over here, all the tr tags is inside this tag. The number of
Yeah.
tr tags will give me the number of rows.
Yes, subject. In this, you only concentrated right now the country, right? But then if I have to print all the three, how will I
Yeah,
print
yeah.
all three in same line?
Okay, okay. Now this element E4, if I just say this is a one element. If I'm going with the same thing that E4 is directly for one element. Now, what will I do? Say, mm, I will just.
I never used tag name. I don't know why. I never used tag name till now. So I was only going through XPath and the element, find element.
I have done this in the previous class. You have to watch that recording. If I'm not wrong, I have used this and I have
No,
told
tag
you.
name you used for the attribute, like for first in that Zo you used, and then for taking the static value. Okay, I'll check that one. But tag name for finding maximum, XPath is the one. I thought I will use XPath so that I'll get trained training on that XPath more. But
But the
then I used
thing
ID
in the
also.
previous classes, if I say about this anchor tags,
Yes, yeah, anchor
how
tag.
I am finding this
Yeah, that for by the tag name.
is simple as that. I have done this earlier as well.
Yes, that
Uh,
I did. Yeah.
Okay, so now I have got the number of elements. Okay, now this list one is containing all this thing. T-body. T-body is if you say just a minute.
It did not
Yeah,
even strike for me T-body. I was making my scripts only with the because a table I thought to capture the full table ID is the one I wanted.
you can clearly see in the inspect thing that what I have tell you that if I going with this XPath now, what is the parent element of this one? This tag. It's a T-body tag. The
Yeah,
parent
but
element.
that is true. But somewhat it strike for me like now I remember parent ID, but table ID means I can capture like that. I was thinking fully. I don't know why I did not think properly with my logic. Yeah.
Okay. Now if you see, if you again inspect this now, you have TD elements inside TR.
Yeah.
Every
But you have
TR is,
many TD.
but this is a open tag. This is a closing tag. You can
Yes.
and you have many TDs. You can say I don't know. Suppose I don't know. Now it is saying that it is five. I can clearly see that it is five TDs.
It is five, and you don't have anything with ID or anything. It was with like that. It did not have any
Now just
value
yeah
attribute like that.
yeah. Now suppose when I go for the this driver dot file element now, what will I do? Again, tr td is contained by tr. Now this list one, this list one,
Is having TR.
yeah, just it is this list one. This is all the things that is tr containing. This
Yeah.
list one is containing all the tr tags, and this
Uh,
td tag is contained by tr tag. So all my td tags are inside this one. I can say that all my
yeah,
td
yeah.
tags are okay. Now what will I do? Again, I will go for the list of web element. Okay, say I will name it as td list equal to. Now when I say this list one dot get, I can get this as well.
Index I used.
Yeah, I okay. Now after this, I will say find elements. Why? Because tr containing this tr is here. Now you see,
Three
I can.
elements. Yeah, five.
I'm not talking about the number of elements. I'm saying that it is containing the tag name td.
Yeah, yeah,
Again,
yeah.
again, I will go with say by dot tag name, and the tag name
TD.
is td. It will give me the number of tag names. Now
Yeah.
td list is again. I will go with my loop. O int say by. Now I know that I don't need the first td. First td is just say if
We need
you,
that one visited.
no, we need this td, then this td, because this td is containing the country name. Okay, this td is not, it's the input type checkbox. If you see over here,
Yeah,
it's a checkbox. I don't know
yeah.
this. I need this one, this one, this one, this one.
Okay.
Okay, now come back to my say. Now I will start with two.
Okay.
Say y is uh,
Less
less
than
than
TD list.
this is your
TD list
uh,
dot size, right?
td list
Dot
dot
size.
size and
Y
say
plus plus.
y plus plus. Okay.
Web.
Now when I go with this XPath, now suppose this is the XPath of my country. Now suppose here, I will just say, okay, this is my copy full XPath. This is my country XPath.
Yeah.
Now say here, this is my capital XPath.
Okay.
Okay, and the same way the currency XPath,
Language XPath.
language currency anything. Okay, now okay, now you see TR remains the same, but TD is changing.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Okay.
if I go with the another row, suppose this row. Now,
The third one, no? Okay. So
okay,
first
now copy full XPath.
you take from the style. Okay.
Okay, okay, now then the XPath of the here, the capital city.
Now it
Okay,
goes to five. Okay.
you see, now this is changing
Yeah.
here. Here this is same, but TD is changing, and here
Yeah.
TR is same, TD is again changing. So now I have the number of rows as well, and I have number of columns as well. By this one, the number of columns, and this one give the number of rows. Okay,
Yeah.
now I will say web element,
Element or element. Okay. In this.
web element. Well, I say
So
mm,
web element will be always singular. Only find
yeah,
element elements will be plural. Okay.
web element in
Here element should come, right?
drive find by element should come. I'm going for one single value.
Okay.
Say by dot
Okay,
XPath.
three single, actually three single values you'll have.
Okay. Now I know that uh, this is number of rows. So my outer loop, that is I,
Why,
and that is
why,
going to
why,
be
why, right?
yes y.
Ah,
Okay, and I say mm, that's why yes. So
print val
say well dot
dot get
get
text.
text. Okay, now that's why yes. So uh, okay, I'm not going to here, but in the outer loop, I just say a little space, okay, so that we can see
Completed.
here. Okay, now if I run this again, yeah,
Okay, all three values.
okay. Now
Okay.
suppose if I want to print this in a single line,
Yeah, that one I was trying. Like this one, I did not have any idea the way. So single line also. I thought we have to print everything in single line, and I was searching in Google how to print. First of all, I did not get that code for this, but I did tried a little bit.
now if I run this again, unable to find it.
Oh, what did you do? Print out.
Instead of print ln will go for the next line, single line.
No, no.
But
That
if
that how you got everything in one line. You just put within quotes. You just put
no, I
hyphen
have
space.
just I have just for print, not print ln. This is print line. This is simple
Okay,
print.
okay, okay.
Okay, so this is how you do the things. Okay, now
Okay.
again I'm going to give you exercise. Now what you have to do, the
Mm,
same thing which I have done here, you have to same thing repeat. Now go to Google. Suppose if I'm
okay.
typing HE, now it's say giving me help. Okay, now I have to print all these.
Oh,
And if you
you.
inspect it, if you inspected now, say suppose you are inspecting the this thing. Now this div, this div is the same. Now if you see over here, you have all the allies again. Okay, now if I go with the text of this li, even there are so many divs inside it. Whatever the text is inside this li will give me the text. Whatever the text is inside this li, whether there are 2 divs, 4 divs, 5 divs, 6 divs, 7 divs, any divs. If I'm going with the get text of this li, it will give me the whatever the text is inside this tag name. Now this
I thought you're
tag,
going to give me the same, like a different web table and different web list. You are giving me new one.
okay, yeah, now,
So
okay,
what do you want? Like when we do the search, you wanted like
mm,
uh,
I want you that suppose if you are printing something in this text box. Now, when I say HE, it is giving me these things.
yeah.
You have to print these things.
Ayo, okay. Okay.
It is the same thing what I have
Okay.
done uh, in this. It is the same thing, or you can say this one. It is the same thing. Now,
But these
first,
all are static value, like in which is inside the table, so we know. But there, it's okay. Yeah, I will first.
when you write something, then it will say this is the, you can say your what that thing is. Uh, just a minute. Ajax. This is the Ajax auto search. The thing which we type over here on every single character. Now say
Mhm.
H. Every single character will go back to the server and hit it. Now when I say HE, now HE will go. Now when I say HEL, HEL will go. Now when I say HE HE on the next request will go. This is known as Ajax auto search.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so every character now when I say H, suppose if I type H, now it will go with H only. Now when I type HE, now two characters will go. That is HE
Yeah.
together. Then when I press L, then HEL will go to the server. Now when I press on every pressing of single character, it is getting request from the server on getting each and every request. Okay. So these are the things that Ajax thing. Now, sometimes you have to get that client will ask you, okay, when I type something, it will give me some list on my website. So you have to tell him, tell the client that what are the list that is coming when it is typing something.
Okay.
Okay. Now, then you have to print all this. Okay. First, do this thing, whatever I have done here. Then after that, go for
Hmm.
this exercise.
No, yeah. Usually I do like that only. Whatever you say, I'll try to do it.
Okay then, Kuthai. Then we will meet tomorrow, same time.
Okay.
So, okay, and do
Okay.
these exercise.
Yeah, yeah. This too I will do it. I was waiting like for you to show today because the
Mhm,
way I did, I did not, it did not come properly. Yeah.
mhm.
Okay. Also, I'll try this one and I'll make sure this without any issue. I'm getting it first, and then the other one also I'll try.
Okay, now if you
Okay.
are able to do that, now after this exercise, if you're able to do this, now go to this americangolf.co.uk.
Mm.
Okay, so wait the site to open. Now, what you have to do, you have to say, uh, now suppose, now you see, this is coming. You have to first copy the XPath of this one, then
Mm-hmm.
click on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have done the implicit wait for 10 seconds, then
Yeah,
click
I
on
did
it.
that one. Yeah.
Okay, then click on it. Okay, then what you have to do, you have to write something over here. Just accept, write something over. Suppose if I write golf, okay, then you have to press enter. Okay,
Okay. Send key golf, then enter. Okay. Click.
okay. Now suppose if when I writing something, you cannot see the sign of that
Close.
uh, search button.
Yeah.
See, this is search. You cannot see the now
Mm-hmm.
when this is not there when writing something. Now this
Oh,
is a
when
thing.
mouse over is clicked, then you are getting it.
No, 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 no. Suppose there is no mouse. You cannot see that search button. Now, how I am going to click it now? Say I'm taking growth, then I will press enter, enter of my keyboard. Now, how to press this thing? You can do it by say you have to uh, suppose this is the say relative XPath. This is your say web element. Say text box equal to driver. Let's say okay. Then dot find element by dot XPath, and the XPath we have just copied. Okay, now suppose this is the XPath we have got. Now you have to say
For
text.
enter, what you'll do, like, yeah.
Yeah, I would tell. That's why I'm going to tell you text box dot. Uh, it is not giving me anything. I think so. I am outside. X.
I saw send key, click, submit, but for enter, I don't know.
Send keys. Now here,
Send key.
here you say keys. You say keys dot. Now these all the keys like backspace, arrow down, arrow left, arrow right. I have to press enter now. Enter is a
Oh,
key.
100% I would have not done if you did not show this. At least this part, yeah.
Okay, that's why I have told you. Okay, now you have to click on this. Okay, now suppose if I click on this, so suppose here.
I have to share, click from the list anything, right?
No, no, I just say first you have to click on that accept button, copy the X path of that and select it. Okay, because
Uh,
it will always come in the new window when you go for the
okay,
Chrome. Okay, now suppose if you type this one golf, then press enter. Okay, okay. Now
okay.
you have to check. Now suppose here. Now there is show more button here.
Mm,
Okay, now you have to click on this and print all these brands, and according to my brand name you have to click on that checkbox. Okay, and one thing more, you have to suppose now here when I say golf. Okay, now suppose if I print socks. Okay, now if I press enter on it. Okay, now there is no show more button here.
yeah,
You have to check whether that show more button is there or not. If
is
it is,
enabled.
if it is there, then you have to click on show more button. If it is not
Okay,
there, then you don't have to.
okay,
Okay, so these are the two exercises for you.
okay.
Okay,
Yep.